Welcome to the HR Anchor Weekly News Update. I'm Miriam Maligbe, bringing you some of the top HR stories shaping workplaces and the world of work in Nigeria this week. Nigeria's pension system is expanding, but concerns remain about participation and data gaps. According to the latest quarterly report by the National Pension Commission, a copy of which was obtained by the HR Anchor, retirement savings account registrations have now surpassed 10.9 million, with more than 129,000 new accounts opened in the third quarter of 2025. Most new contributors are under 40, showing strong youth participation in the contributory pension scheme. However, participation in the personal pension plan for informal sector workers remains weak, with only a small percentage actively contributing. Employee fraud is emerging as a major threat to businesses and jobs. The Center for the Promotion of Private Enterprise warns that occupational fraud and employee corruption could be costing Nigeria's micro, small and medium enterprises between 5 and 10 trillion naira every year. The organization says practices such as theft, payroll manipulation, diversion of company funds, and falsification of records are eroding profits, weakening businesses, and in some cases, forcing closures. There are also fresh concerns about labor rights and union freedoms in Nigeria. The International Labour Organization, in its latest global report reviewing labor standards, raised issues around union access, collective bargaining, and labor law reforms in the country. The report emphasized that workers must be free to choose their unions without pressure and called on authorities to review aspects of the Trade Unions Act and strengthen protections for workers' rights. Calls for stronger labor justice also took center stage at a major labor forum. The Nigeria Employers Consultative Association, alongside labor leaders and international partners, hosted the 4th International Labor Adjudication and Arbitration Forum. At the event, the Nigeria Labour Congress, NECA, and the International Labour Organization urged the federal government to strengthen labor justice systems and dispute resolution processes. On the global stage, jobs are now being placed at the center of the fight against poverty. The World Bank says employment remains the most reliable pathway out of poverty and a key driver of economic stability. The institution warned that more than 1 billion young people are expected to enter the workforce in developing countries over the next decade, increasing pressure on labor markets. And that's a quick look at some of the top HR stories this week. For more HR news shaping the world of work in Nigeria, visit www.theHRAnchor.ng and also subscribe to our YouTube channel at The HR Anchor. Thank you for watching. See you next week.